had to skinwalk. She had to kill. She had to skinwalk, but not to kill. She was an adult now, and she knew that she would never again be able to consume another sentient being. So she decided to only consume, uh, to only consume. Where the hell is it? Okay, the bodies of the newly dead, in order to walk upon the world. From time to time, when Kilara is feeding, she will be scared off, usually by a grave robber, who will be just as frightened as she is. And so there have been pictures taken of her in flight from the scene from time to time. But the funny thing about that is, the same picture of her in her natural state will be seen by half the people who view it as a blue-skinned woman with a tinge of green, while the other half of people will view it as a picture of a yellow-skinned woman with a tinge of gold. But once she does feed, as she does, she metamorphosizes into the likeness of the person she has ingested, with many of their fading memories and feelings still intact within her. And this living skin protects her from our sun for years, decades, sometimes even longer, depending upon how much resistance how much resistance there is in the person she consumed, during which time she feeds upon a plant. That is her diet, which is native to her planet, that now grows everywhere on ours, and she is able to walk among us. With a new body, Kiara entered Trinity College, even though she had written most of the books being taught there. She decided to take a course on banshees, to learn what is taught about her in the larger culture. There she noticed one of the students, James Kabanga O'Brien, who spoke so vividly about banshees that she wanted to know more about this young man. He was a drama student, and he was writing a play about banshees. "Oh, could I write it? Could I read it?" she said. "Certainly," he said. So they shared a bottle of wine as he read his play to her aloud. And then after the second glass of wine, he woke up the next morning, having completely rewritten his play. He couldn't even remember doing it, but it was so good. It sung the cry of the banshee. Cry of the banshee. He called Kilara his muse and insisted that she star in his play. At first she refused, but then she reluctantly agreed. The school was soon abuzz about the discovery of a new Shakespeare. The fun, the camaraderie, treating life as a celebration. It was all so intoxicating. Then on the eve of the performance, she felt her stomach, and she knew something was wrong. So she began running. She had to make it back to the ship, to the life pod, but soon she could not make it one step further. So she crawled into the bushes on her hands and knees and gave birth to a son. And then as she bundled up her child in her own blouse and prepared to stand up and to continue on to her ship, she froze. The whole process, it was triggering a shedding of her skin. She quickly placed the baby down as she began to shed her skin. "So I walked out of my house to see that what all the noise was about," said Harry to Officer Ben Levitt. "And so here was a newborn baby on the ground, and her mother, who was in all body paint, out cold, half in the bushes, half out. It's a good thing she put the baby down before she passed out. But I didn't have any time to worry about her. There was a baby I had to think about. So I brought the baby into our house. And when I came back for the mother, she was gone, vanished. Well, Harry, said Officer Ben Levitt, we'll take it from here. Oh, no, no, said Harry. My wife, Delina, and I will take her. His wife hadn't left the house in years. The officer and Harry both tried to ignore the curtain in the window fluttering. All right, then, said Officer Ben Levitt. I will just file the report, but Doc Williams will still have to check her out first. Okay, said Harry. I'll go with you. And listening from the shadows, Kiara thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? As Harry and Ben drove off, Kiara sensed Harry's wife, Delina, behind her. It's all right, dear. They're gone, she said. Safe to come out now. So Kiara emerged from the bushes, and upon seeing Kiara and realizing instantly what she was, Delina clenched her chest and fell down dead. So Kiara dragged her into the bushes and fed. Hours later, Kiara emerged from the bush, looked at her hands and her clothes, and hurried back into the house. And 20 minutes later, she emerged from the house and flagged down. Where is it? She emerged from the house and flagged down a car and had them drive her to the hospital. They knew her. They were surprised to see her. Kiara felt no resistance from the host. So when she saw Harry, there was no scream of the banshee, only concern for the baby. Harry's lot... Wait a minute, I'll stop this and start it again.